One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. On target to the left. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Rushes on him. He's got him. He's not. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll go to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. The throw. It's complete on the right side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Beck. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw again. The short hands. It's back. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a lot. Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. A strike downfield. a nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking downfield on first down. Rush. Things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Join Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's back. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Oh, he had him out there, and he was trying to compensate for that speed, but just a little too much distance.
That's just greased lightning, so you think, I can't overthrow this guy. I'm going to throw it out there and let him run underneath it just a little bit too far for the speedster.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. The give to the big fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Still looking on the move. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Nice move there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the ground. And he takes it. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Got it inside the 10. And he... Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the... From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Auburn lines up quickly. Sticks it in his belly. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to convert on fourth down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Quick strike complete. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Come on, defense. You can't forget about the fullback. I know you don't see him too often, but this is a guy that can make plays, and on that one, he catches it for a first down.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the middle. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's the handoff. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance.
At the 24, and the Auburn offense will take over.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Going to the run to start this second half. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the fullback. Turning it on! Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Give to the big fullback. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right?
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. He will not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He fires a bullet to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! All that. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Man, I think that's one of the hardest routes to defend. When you're outside and they're running comebacks, you think about it, it looks like it's going deep, I can't get beat deep. Receiver sits down, but how about the break on the football, getting in between him and the receiver and making the big play?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Handoff from the shotgun. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most...